And so what it says to me is it's almost like we perceive a shocking event. And in that shocking event, we pause. And I'm talking about each of us has an internal pause and a moment of clarity. There was shocking data on the Schumann resonance, and I think it's a sign of a radical awakening. First, the chart had a double gateway of white rods, and it complements the human gateway about 10 days ago in the qualities at that time. I think what we're seeing here right before the shocking numbers was a reflection again of that human gateway. Frequencies are at the very, very low ends of the ranges, like numbers that we rarely see, and in the red resonance range, which is mode 3, that went down to 17. And previous to this, 18 had been the lowest low that I've seen. So that was a major move. Mode 3, in my view, is both the shadow part of our own personality, but also our strongest emotions and our greatest passions. So we reached a new range in this, which is really interesting. The next thing that happened is that amplitudes went to 0. It's like a complete reset of the energy, of our own energy. And at the same time, the quality spiked like off the charts. And it went in every resonance mode into the hundreds. Now, has this happened before? Yes. We have seen a resonance mode go into the hundreds. But in this event, we see all 4 go into the hundreds and all 4 resonance amplitudes go to 0 and bang down to the bottom of our frequency ranges. What it says to me is it's almost like we perceive a shocking event. And in that shocking event, we pause. And I'm talking about each of us has an internal pause and a moment of clarity. It's almost like we had a double sword and shield with the gateway. As the human collective, reading the image chart as a map of human consciousness, it could be our perception of an event like this that happens. And the thing is that timing is unknown, but that's what I perceive. It's something shocking, but in a good way, because when qualities go into the hundreds, in my view, this is my interpretation, the truth of what is revealed, the truth of our frequency, like the pure frequency. And vibration is that frequency passing through matter, like, for example, through this crystal, or in form, okay, like the objects behind me, like humans are in form. But the frequency, right, is the pureness of what is prior to it going through form, prior to it vibrating through the physical. And so I like to say that this is almost like the truth of our soul in human form. So if we read the map of the Schumann resonance as a map of human consciousness, that's why it's a moment of clarity. We're at every level of our being, all the modes. We have this sudden, stunning insight, but it's at the level of the soul. And I don't know about you, but when I get in tune with the truth of my soul, I feel good. It's always amazing. And it always feels like love to me. Now, on the way to get there, what's between me and the soul, that's what you need the short sword and shield for. And it's not usually an external battle, it's internal. It's letting go of our own illusions. It's letting go of the pain and the hurt to get to the purity. That's between what's within us, the pure soul. The pain, the hurt, the experiences are between that and the purity of who we are. And a personal story, it was amazing coincidence, okay? So the chart stopped yesterday, Saturday, in the morning. And I, starting around noonish on Saturday, I got on the phone with my girlfriend. We spent 4 hours on the phone and we just went through the deepest spiritual stuff. Like, she helped me get to that. What's between me and the truth of my soul? And it's those times where you have this stunning moments of clarity. And that's what happened for me yesterday, okay? While this was going on the data chart, and the coincidence of timing is so amazing. And friends, I wanted it. Like, I wanted that clarity. I wanted, to step into, and I'm doing that right now, right? As I'm speaking to you, the truth of who I am. This is who I am. This is my truth. This is what I'm telling you and sharing with you, then if it resonates, great. And we all have this capability. And what it requires to get to that truth sometimes is courage and the willingness to do the work and the devotion to it. But the fact is, in this energy that's coming, with unknown timing, it looks like there's an opportunity here for this to just happen for many of us. Now, for me, I'm excited about it. I see incredible opportunity and possibility. And I want to share with you a dream that I had. Okay, it was a vision. I was sitting in my local coffee house at that time. And suddenly it's like the world opened up around me, and it's like I saw through the timelines. And what I saw was that coffee shop was still a coffee shop, and it was part of a spaceport. And there were young people all around me, and they were so excited about their missions, that they were going to do. And some of them were going to go on ships, and I don't know where they were flying off to in the sky. But there was a sense of, travel at least in Earth's atmosphere, if not beyond. And it was such an awesome vision. And the people, the human beings, okay, these are human beings. And I want to say we, because I felt the excitement, even though I was in this timeline that I live in. But it was so exciting. And it brought me so much hope and faith. And, just this feeling of love that, yes, we're going to get there.